balance that's there. So I don't know. Yeah, Talk's kind of right about having the fan patch a long time ago. I would have been. I mean, that's ideal, obviously, to have the patch, have them keep patching it, years and years ago. As for now, I don't know. And everyone's switching to Voobly. There's some good tournaments going on. There's a little bit of a AOM/AOT revival going on. So, I mean, it can kind of sweeten the deal and extend the life of AOM and AOT a little bit more. I know a lot of other RTS players are kind of used to more balanced games, so can't hurt, I guess. If it's actually done correct and done well, then yeah, it has potential to be, I don't know, as influential as it possibly can be.
For sure, it's definitely. I think it's definitely a good idea. Of course, it's a good idea. All of the ideas which have been happening recently have been relatively good in theory, but in practice at the moment, the fresh release. If we're looking at the fresh release, he's done. They've redone the supremacy changes, and it looks a lot better at the moment. Basically, it's all the changes which we want, bug fixes, and some really small balance changes, which is going to let Norse be a little bit more competitive, Atlanteans be less powerful in the early game, which everyone is up and down about and can't deal with it. Egyptians are going to be nerfed in the late game. Anyway, do you guys have the changelog open? And you want to have a little look at some of those changes in the fan patch at the moment?
Is that link you just posted?
Yeah. And now the first change has got Hippolytus' accuracy properties are made equal with Odysseus's. Any thoughts on that?
Wait. Wait. Which one did you just say?
Hippolytus, or Hippolytus, I don't know how to say it. The accuracy properties made equal with Odysseus.
Her accuracy property? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's good.
Obviously.
Especially since Poseidon struggles quite a bit against Loki, especially on AOT, since there's a lot more myth units that are used. So that's a big one, especially for Poseidon.
Definitely.
I don't really know how. I mean, is her accuracy a lot worse than Odysseus's?
Yeah, it's absolutely shocking. She'll miss 2 shots before she starts hitting.
I know it's bad.
Like, Odysseus is
really?
pretty much exactly the same as a toe-to-toe in terms of accuracy. Apollo is more like a Toma. Yeah?
Okay.
Alright,
so yeah, that one's good for, in my opinion.
Any quick thoughts on that one, Talk? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. That's a good change.
No, I don't really. Yeah, the patch thing isn't really. There's obvious things that need to be nerfed, but I don't really think it'll work anyway. Just kind of crap. We need to make it so civs like Odin and Gaia are actually played, and then like minor gods like however you say it, Endjord or Heimdall are actually taken, because it's just part of the game. You never see it. It's always people just doing the same strat. Like 9 out of 10 games I play against Isis or Oranos, and it's just so boring doing the same thing.
What else have we got? I'm going to skip this wall build time because that's pretty obvious. But the change of the basic unit stance in Walking Woods from aggressive to defensive. I think I just want to take this quickly because I've got an opinion on this. I think this is like noobing the use of Walking Woods down. At the moment, if you use it, it's not easy. It's actually not that easy to trick it if you're using it well.
Yeah. It is.
No, because if you should be using it in combination with your army. It's not supposed to be an area control job power.
Perhaps, yeah.
It's supposed to be used to buff your army in certain area and be able to continue pushing through. Like if they retreat, then the trees are going to follow them, and you can follow them as well. If they change it to defensive, then it's going to change from an aggressive god power into like a harassed god power. So they're not going to be able to they have to kill off all the trees in their bases. I don't know. You guys go for it.
It seems like that's how it's typically used, though.
What, as a harass thing?
Like at least, yeah, at least that's when I play Odin, and I guess I use it sometimes as Loki too. But that's usually what I try and do is like I don't know against another Norse, try and hit their gold or something like that. It's not the most effective to use it as a harass god power against Egyptians, since they can get the some priests and stuff out really quick. But that's usually how I use it. It seems like against against the player, they're going to be fighting you with their heroes, especially Greek. So if you use it back at their base, you can hit their economy. They'll have to bring their heroes back so that their military isn't as strong. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's a good change because like kind of the whole point of it is to alleviate the problem of having a tree sit in a corner and chase one villager. So I like it personally.
Right, talk any opinions?
Yeah, what Maiden said.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, good. Do we want to talk about the Colossus thing? It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's too powerful at the moment, and now it's less powerful.
I can't even find the link where you're looking at these changes. You send it to me.
I'll send it.
It's in the chat. It's Skype chat.
There's a hide IM thing you can click. Yeah, that's self-explanatory. Mercenary and mercenary cavalry lifespan halved. Obviously, this looks like the change which we all want. It's going to make mercenary extremely, what am I saying? It's going to make mercenary less powerful on offense, same power in defense. Any opinions?
I guess in my opinion, it's a good start. It's a good start, so I guess we'll just have to see what the testing shows.
Mike?
Hold on a sec. I'll just go down to the phone. 1 second.
Okay. What else have we got?
Let's carry on.
Yeah. Atlanteans no longer receive the medium archer upgrade for free. Go for it, Maiden. I think this one is pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's in my opinion, it's just absolutely ridiculous that a civilization should get an upgrade for free. Like, that is just ridiculous to me. It's not like Atlanteans aren't strong enough early game anyways. It's just like pushing them even stronger to have those terma not need an upgrade. So, I don't know. It's just ridiculous, in my opinion, in the first place. I don't know who thought of that. I don't know the reason behind it, but it was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah.
It's almost like the auto upgrade for Egyptians on the towers, but I don't know. I think it's a good change. It's going to make them less powerful in the early game, so can only be a good thing because they're way too powerful in the early game. Okay, catapult population are costing 4 population now instead of 3. I think this is going to do a couple of things. It's going to make rock raids less powerful. You can no longer have 5 catapults in your rock. You'll only actually be able to have 3 in your rock. Wait, is it 3? No, they're still going to. Wait, never mind. I'm retarded. It's going to make. It's.
Anyways.
It's going to make... What am I saying? Alright, let's get my thoughts correct here. It's going to make the rock be less efficient with catapult rating because they're going to have an extra population on every single catapult, which is going to be like 1 less unit or 2 less units in their main army, so you can be able to push through or you can be able to chase around the rock with less hassle because you're going to have more population. But anyhow, Maiden, got any points on this? Because you obviously, as a Norse player, would get quite frustrated.
Yeah. With rock raids, it kind of goes hand in hand with axemen not being able to kill rocks very well, so that's definitely a good thing. I really have nothing against it. I think catapults are they're freaking strong, man. Especially when they're upgraded and everything. They're strong. So
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to add my good man Action into this phone call, just for some funsies. Say hello to Michael. Oh, we got 2 mics. Look at that. Where's my other mic? Did Talk drop out? Oh, there he is.
no, there we go. Michael.
All right, hold on. Let's just slow down. Michael, are you there? Action.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. We got Action. We got Maiden.
Yes.
And we have Talk. Not yet.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late. Awesome. All right. Where are we up to? We were talking about.
Late as always.
We're talking about the fan patch changes.
Fucking shit.
Let's just go back to the start. I know, Action, you got really opinionated about this on the forums. I just want to hear your opinion on the fan patch. Just go for it.
You can tell it's made by an Atlantean player.
Yeah.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That's all I can say. 26 fucking ATI upgrades. And, no.
Have you seen the recent changelog?
I haven't, no, but I'm guessing that Egyptian's been completely and totally annihilated once again.
And they need
the changes actually. They've redone the changes. Catapults have 3 to 4. These are the Egyptian changes. Catapults population 3 to 4. Mercenary half. Lifetime half.
That's fair, I'd say.
That's it.
That's it.
Mercenary and mercenary cavalry lifespan have been halved. Catapult pop 3 to 4.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I can't see too much of an issue with that. I mean, Mercs aren't meant to be an offensive unit, even though I do use them that way. Fucking love Mid-J. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, it's not really what you're doing to Egyptian. It's how Egyptians would react to all the other changes in the game.
Yeah.
Because that's the way you're going to look at it. For example, Atlantean already exploits so many Egyptian weaknesses, and to give them a whole shitload more. Excuse my French, by the way.
It's good French. Let's just go to the Atlantean changes. It looks like they've been nerfed quite hard in this patch, and they had a little bit of no buffs except for the contrast. Anyhow, Atlantean changes. The medium archers upgrade for free. That's a good change. I don't think anyone's going to disagree. But we have...
It's only fine though, isn't it? That doesn't really make much of a difference.
Yeah, definitely not. It's only 150 wood, 150 gold, but it's going to make them weaker in the early game because they're going to need to buy that upgrade. It's going to slow them down, which is what we want.
Yeah, but they're already far too strong, in the early game.
Exactly.
They need to be weakened a lot more.
Exactly.
What, Terma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is Terma fine?
From an Egyptian perspective, I'm going to say from an Egyptian perspective here, Terma versus Egyptian at the moment, they're completely fine, but against, say, Norse or Greek in the really early game, they're really hard to deal with.
I think Greek is the only... Go on. On the low hunt map as Norse or Greek, it is so difficult to counter Terma at about 3.5 minutes. You just can't do it. Especially
Scott,
when
you sound so English. He is English.
I sound so English.
You sound so English. I'm English, but you sound so English.
You sound really posh. You don't sound really cockney.
I feel like we need to be speaking with an accent, just a particular accent.
I am. I'm just putting up.
I'm not cockney. I'm from the nice area.
Anyhow.
Who's Sean Patterson?
That's Maiden.
Maiden, the retard. Oh.
Anyhow, I feel this is a good change right now. I'm just gonna mute you all if you don't shut up. The reduced Ragnarok hero armor from 30% to 25% in deathmatch. I'm gonna go to Maiden first because you're a Norse player, and yeah, opinion.
Which one was that?
The Ragnarok nerf.
From the armor from 30% to 25%?
Yeah.
What is that? Pierce armor?
Both.
Pierce and hack?
Yep.
Is it only deathmatch?
No. It's reversed in deathmatch, because basically in deathmatch they don't use rag at all and they don't want to nerf god power, which they don't use. So.
Okay. I don't know.